All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
One more round of golf left from Royal Birkdale. Another early recording. Time zones. We're on a different time zone than the UK. Stuff conflicting. That's why we are doing this show early. But nonetheless, the content will be delivered. The same stuff holds true no matter when we are recording. But I do have to ask you guys, and I need you to comment below. We didn't get to talk about it yesterday. Thoughts on the Bryson incident? Now, after watching every single video and tweet and seeing all the different angles, I find it hard to believe that if we're gonna do that, we're gonna penalize that. We need to go back with the camera on so many other golfers from the wispy stuff, so many other golfers from the rough, and question it at least because just because I get it's Bryson in contention, he's one off the lead, he has all the cameras on him, he's gonna get all these angles, but it has to happen so damn often, and it's unfortunate. I mean, not that yeah, we are on Bryson in week long DFS, but it's not like I'm a Bryson fan and truther and fanatic, but I feel like it's a little bit. Do I say unfair? What do you guys think about this Bryson incident? Because it's just a little bit wild to me. So let me know what you think below. Nonetheless, 3 rounds of golf left, or 3 rounds of golf complete at Royal Birkdale, and we're seeing more crazy low rounds, more low rounds of golf in the morning, and we're getting that right. And looking ahead to tomorrow, before I bring anything up, it is getting that way. It is looking like we are going to have some more solid, easy golf in the morning. So let me put my screen up. Here is this weather for Sunday. It's very, very, very similar to what we've seen on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Calmer in the morning, near double the conditions in the evening. And we saw again, Ryan Fox brought shoot 62. They put that graphic up. Record rounds in majors. It's like half of them are at Royal Birkdale and half of them are at Valhalla. And not that I feel like it's a dig to get included with Valhalla, but it's not. And when the conditions are down here, you can get low, you can make a number, and they're going to be in the morning tomorrow again. So with that being said, also I like Royal Birkdale. The golf course still playing over par, and you can get out early, or you can get a score out of the round if you are in the right weather conditions. But the Open Championship, that's very normal. Tomorrow, the most important stuff is going to be the key stats. The key stats are remaining true across the week. Okay to solid ball striking. Pair it with a spike putting, a spike around the green, some spike short game area of your game. That is the most important stat, and that is remaining true from Thursday. It's going to remain true through this round. That's why it's not really too important with what time we are getting this show up. I know it is early. Apologies, but desperate times, desperate measures. Everything is all wonky with us being across the P, travel, and such. So appreciate you guys bearing with me. Show every damn day. Nonetheless, let's look at some of these golfers. Let's look at some of this profile that we are trying to build and build another 62. Before we get into that, I want to touch on the round 4 scoring and what we are looking for. Obviously, if you're new to Showdown, you know that if you're new to Showdown, you don't know that round 4 scoring has placement points. So say you finish third, you're getting points based on top of your birdies, your bogeys, your pars, based on where you finish. So we always have to bake that into what we are looking for in round 4. And sometimes I'm like, well, I want to play guys that are in the top 10. I don't think there's going to be much leaderboard turnover. I think everyone's going to kind of stay where they are. Or sometimes I'm like, chasers. I want someone to come from T29 and finish T8. Look for those guys to post a number and just let the leaderboard simmer while they are in the clubhouse. Tomorrow, I think that's going to be the case. We see the morning conditions going out we see the morning conditions being easy on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. See Ryan Fox do what he did, Sam Burns do what he did, Lucas Herbert do what they did in the morning. Why can't someone else do that in the morning? And why can't we find that golfer? So I am looking for average to good ball striking and pairing it with spike short game ability. I do not want to see you losing so much short game through 2.5 rounds. I really do not want to see it. I want to see close to average short game. I keep saying spike short game, close to average short game to find that potential spike short game. So start with the ball striking. Give me a middle ground of short game from 30th percentile to 70th percentile short game. Have room to grow more. So let's not waste any more time. Let's find these profiles. I'm really just trying to hammer down this profile because it's kind of unique to what we were looking for. Here we go. Let's find some golfers. Great round from Ryan Fox today. Great round from Xander Schauffele today. I really do like the profile he brings into the table. Like average short game. Let's go cumulative short game. Short game is, ball striking is +2 ball striking, and he's gaining three stroke short game. That's not the most amount of short game in the world. He's got room to gain more. I like that a lot. Patrick Reed right here, having an amazing ball striking week. If you told me Patrick Reed was going to be gaining damn near 7 strokes ball striking through 3 rounds, I would be all the way in for what he could do on the weekend. He's losing stroke short game. Patrick Reed is a great short gamer. We know he can get it up and down with short game. Avoiding this profile right here, that is Chris Wright just losing way too much around the green. Avoiding this profile right here, I think these are profiles I would look to avoid. MJ Duffy, like losing 3 strokes putting through 3, not really what I'm looking for. This one right here is kind of enticing, gaining almost 2 strokes ball striking, and then they have 2.5 strokes in the short game. This is a lot of short game, but it's not the most amount of short game where I don't think they can grow. It's Cameron John, our guy, another nice round. So I'm down for him there. Who we got right here? This is some nice ball striking, 2.5 strokes ball striking, and then plus 2.2 short game. Pretty balanced, but definitely room to grow. That is JJ Spawn. I like that profile a lot. What else we got right here? Perfect profile right here. A little bit much in the short game, but they have room to grow with the putter. They're only minus 0.5 around the green. That tells me if they can have one, they're putting okay, not great, not horrible, just minus 0.5, about average. And the ball striking is average, what we were looking for. That is Tyrrell Hatton. And one thing we know about Tyrrell Hatton, he is a round 4 backdoor merchant. I think Tyrrell Hatton is a great profile for tomorrow, a guy that I'm going to be leaning on to backdoor something. You can see the profiles really get bleak as we get down because, bad golfers are down below. So let's find 2 more before we get to the one golfer that we are on. I don't mind Pearson Coody at all. Pearson Coody is doing it mainly with the short game. It's 4 strokes, but it's not a massive ceiling. Pearson Coody can gain another 1.5 strokes, 2 strokes short game in round 4 and post a 3-4 under round, which would be beautiful, for sure. And then finally, Brooks Koepka. Why can't Brooks Koepka pop in the short game? He's losing about 1 full stroke around the green and putting, but that is through 3 rounds, and he's gaining strokes. He's getting like almost two full strokes ball striking. He's hitting it well enough. Why can't he have 1 pop short game day to find something on the greens, around the greens, and chip in for a few numbers? So average to good ball striking, find that pop short game. Before we get to the one golfer that we are on, I need to show you some things on the site. We have showdown projections where we have the salary projection, ceiling, ownership points. Very easy to copy and paste this stuff into Excel, into anywhere. Use it with SaberSim, as well as the Showdown Stone. Showdown Stone is a very, very, very useful tool. Has everything that you guys could ever imagine in terms of showdown round information, and guys are highlighted from cash to pivots to sleepers, high leverage, stuff you cannot get anywhere, and as well as the Slate station. This is my Slate plan from round 3, and this will be updated as the day goes on. And I spelled Joaquin Neiman wrong. So, but when I spell these guys' names right, it's going to come up with their salary, their projections, a report, weather forecast, a little slate breakdown. Everything in this site you can get right here, and you can get it for free with code BOOTS. You get 10% off if you've used it before, but you get 10% off after your first week as well. You just want the golf right here, PGA plus optimizer, $79 a month, but you get 10% off or a free week. So get on the site, use the slate plan, use the stone, use the projections, put a few names from each, put them into SaberSim, and cook in round 4 showdown. All right. The one golfer that we are on is a golfer that loves round 4, that loves doing things when it doesn't matter, that loves doing things when it's too little too late, and he has a nice little yellow checkbox on his Wikipedia for a major top 10 or a good major finish or a good finish in general. You guys know who I'm talking about. Let's take advantage of it. Do I love him? Maybe not. But do I think there's a world where we can take advantage of the type of player that he is and how he backdoors these rounds? Yeah. And that's going to be Patrick Cantlay. Patrick Cantlay's profile thus far is pretty solid. It's what we are looking for. Patrick Cantlay. He is about one stroke off the tee, even on approach, even around the green, and +2 on the putting green. That is exactly what we're looking for. That is even ball striking. That is spikeability in the short game. That can lead to more short game spikeability. I think he's hitting it fine enough to be in position to score. So Patrick Cantlay is the one golfer that we are on. As always, the song of the day for today is going to be "The Only Hope for Me Is You" by My Chemical Romance. Go check it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what you think about the Bryson situation, and let's cash something in round 4 showdown. As always, let's ship it. Catch you guys next week.